Hello everybody. All right, today we're gonna install 3 more fans in this bad boy. So we got what is that, Alexa?
An NZXT F120 RGB Duo.
It comes with 3 fans and a hub. Okay. Yeah. All right, 3 fans and a hub. All right. So what we're gonna do now is first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna shut off the PC. We're gonna log off the PC, and then we're gonna get back to you. So the PC shut down. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna unplug it. Okay, first thing to do is unplug it. Okay, and then it's a force of habit. I always push the power button on top to make sure everything's completely drained out of the system. Okay. Also, like I said, with static electricity, I'd like to wear sneakers and touch the ground before touching the PC. Okay. That being said, we're gonna remove the screw in the back. Okay, basically just loosen the screw on the prime 3. Okay, and then you're gonna pop this out. Okay, put it someplace safe so it doesn't fall. And we're gonna also remove the back portion of it. Okay, and so we remove the back and the front. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean it on its side. Also, while we're doing this, I'm not sure why, but NZXT never supported the GPU. It did come with support brackets, but I don't see any screws for the support brackets. Okay. Okay, so there's no way for me to even put it on. So what I'm going to do is that after adding the fans, I'm also going to add a support just to lift up and let some of that sag go away. Okay. And then in the future, I'm probably going to put a RGB support bracket with a display, which I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want to see that. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to lean the PC on its side. Okay.
How are you supposed to do that?
So we're going to slowly, okay, bring it on its side like this. Right. Slowly. Okay. So now put it on its side.
The PC looks like a huge baby like that.
Yeah. And then we're going to remove this is the fan. This is like almost like a filter. It holds all the dust and everything.
How would you remember to put it back in?
Yeah, I will. I'll remember. Okay. And we're going to mount the fans on the bottom. Now, these fans are going to be intake fans because technically we have 3 intake fans inside the PC. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 exhaust fans going out. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 more intakes. Okay, so we're going to have 6 intakes, which is going to bring fresh air into the PC, into the GPU. GPU is going to use that fresh air to recycle it through, and then it's going to exhaust out the 3 exhaust fans. Okay, and maybe in the future, I'll add 3 more exhaust fans on top of the radiator. Okay, but for now, this is where we're at. All right, so we're going to open up, we're going to unbox the fans.
The NZXT F120 RGB Duo fan.
120, yes.
Okay, wait, where does it say 120? 120.
120, baby.
Well, I like saying it 120.
Okay, so we'll take this out of the way. And we're going to open up this. It comes with the hub. Okay, you can install 3 fans. This is for the RGB. Okay, so the power we're gonna have to install a we're probably gonna install a splitter. Okay, a 3-way splitter to 1 fan. All right, I'm pretty sure it came with that, so we'll see. We'll see what it comes with. Okay, so it came with 1. It's 1 fan, 1 with the power and RGB wire. Alright. Came with a manual. 2. Same RGB power wire. 3. Same RGB and power wire. Okay. Now, are you looking?
Yes.
The dilemma is that it came with the screws. Not a problem. We got this. The only problem we have is we have 3 fan power ports for the fan, and I mean plugs, and we don't have enough ports. I mean, we do have enough ports, but to not make it that messy, we're gonna get a 3-way splitter, okay, and go into only one fan port. All right, so what we did is that we have the fan here, and what my plan is that we're gonna install all 3 fans into the hub, okay, and since we have a hub, we can install 3 and then use only 1 port for the hub, okay, for the RGB. Now, for the fan, for the power, we're gonna, instead of using 3 different ports on the motherboard, okay, we're gonna use a splitter, okay. It's 1 port on the motherboard which splits into 3, so we're gonna use for 3 fans, okay. So 3 fans for the power, and the RGB we use the hub, and we use 1 port. That's basically our plan. I just lightly put it in right now, and this is how it's gonna go on the bottom. Now, just so you know, it only fits in one way, so you'll see that there's slots here. So the end of this will be right at the edge of that slot. So you'll see the slot right there where my finger. So where my finger is pointing right there. Sorry, I'm doing bad with the camera today. So this is going to be the edge of that, and the same thing with that one. The end is going to be the edge of that. So it's going to center these fans nicely. So that's what we're going to aim at. All right, so let me get started. All right, so we're going to install the first fan to the edge. Okay, so you're going to bring it to the edge. So you're going to see it's right there. So we're going to install the first fan there. Okay, so let's take my screwdriver out. All right, and we need a Phillips. Let's get the Phillips out. All right. Okie dokie. Let's get going. All right, so we're going to put this in here. Okay. I'm just going to lightly, I'm not going to put them tight until all the fans are in. So just a word of advice. Just to get them snug. All right, but don't tighten them yet. Okay. So we have all 3 fans in. Okay. Same thing with this. Wires facing down. Make sure the wires are facing down. All right. And it's an intake, so we got to make sure that the fans are facing correctly. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, so I had the fans the other way around, so I had to reverse it. So just lightly put the screws in, don't over tighten them. Okay. Also, before putting them in, you make sure that the wires, we snake the wires in underneath these ports right here, so we can reach them from the back. Okay, so it looks like a clean look. You don't see any wires. See that? Sorry, I'm all upside down today. I don't have any video help. Okay, so there you go. So we'll go like that. We're going to add the other 2 fans. So these are going to be intake fans. So this is going to blow the air in. So make sure that the frame of the fans are facing towards you. Okay? Because if it's facing like that, facing towards the back, it's going to be an exhaust fan. It's going to bring the air out. We want the air to come in. So it's going to, we have to reverse the fans. So this is reverse. So you see that, okay? So the air is going to come in, and it's going to come out, and it's going to come out there and there. Okay? All right, let's continue. Done. All right, see, snake them through there. See the wires? I'm snaking them through in that port, so it's out of the way. Okay. So the bottom is going to look like that, and the back is going to look like that. No wires. Okay. And you can see you can't put them in wrong. I mean, they only go in one way, so they only fit. These are the 120, so they fit like this. Okay. All right. So now we're going to just button it up, and they're going to work on the wires. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the back panel again. All right. Okay, and this one. All right, so we're going to open up the back panel. All right. And technically you could double up on these RGBs here. Okay, on this hub, but I don't have the plug for that, but I do have the trip plug we're going to connect directly to the motherboard for the power and bring it back in here, okay? So we're going to plug all the powers to these, okay? And then we're going to do cable management. And in the RGB, we're going to add another hub, okay? And connect it to our into an exposed SATA port, and this into the USB hub that we have down here. We have 2 more USB hubs available. Start by removing the hard drive case, okay? Just get out of the way because that's where we're hiding all our hubs. All right, and lift this up and pull it out. Okay, so you see we have an exposed, these are all the cables from the fans, and we have an exposed SATA cable right here, okay, which we're going to tap into. All right, and we're going to install this hub over here, okay, maybe like this, whichever works. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what's the best way. Okay, all right, so look at this disaster. So we have 3 RGB wires that are coming out. We connected directly to this hub, okay, so the NZXT hub, okay, connected to those 3. Those are the RGBs. And to control the power, we have these 3 going into this port, the splitter, which goes to 1, okay, so it goes 1 to 3, okay, and this connects to the motherboard, okay, on the outside. All right, now we're going to just do cable management and then plug these up. Actually, let me just explain real quick. So now that this SATA port, we have a opening here which is going to connect to this SATA port. See right here? So our hub, then NZXT hub, the RGB hub, is going to connect to there, and our USB that comes with this hub connects to our USB hub here, because remember we freed up our USB on the last video, okay? So you can check the last video and you'll see from there how we did it, okay? We only came with, this unit comes with only 2 RGBs port on the motherboard, so we added this so we can free up another 3 or 4, okay? All right, so let me get going and then I'll re-record. The NZXT hub with RGB, that's my cable management so far. So from the fans, I ran into the hub, and then from the hub, I went to SATA, and then the USB, I went straight to my USB hub right here. Okay, so that's that. Now we have this left, my 1 to 3 power wires for the fans. Once this is installed and ran, we are done. Okay, we can turn it on and see how it looks. So far, that's the. I think I did pretty good with the cable management. Looks pretty well, and it's magnetized. It goes right to the board, so you're not worried. I'm not worried about that. And that's it. Probably the next thing I'm going to do is the Lian power strip for the GPU, which connects directly into the Lilan hub. Okay, and so let's see how it works right now. Let me just button it up and see how it goes. Okay, it's all buttoned up now. Now I'm just going to close it up. I already ran the wire on the other side and I installed it. You can see it's installed right there. I'll point it out to you which fan port I put it under. Okay, and then eventually I'm going to clean it up better. Okay, so now I'm going to put the hard drive case back in so it covers everything. So with the hard drive case, and then we're going to button it up and close it up. See? That's how it's going to look. Alright, I'm going to screw it up, put the back plate back on, and I'm going to start this bad boy up. So before I turn it on, I put the support bracket. Okay, it's temporary until we figure out exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we lined it up properly, so there's no sag. Before there was a bad sag on this, and I was getting a little worried by it. Alright, those are the fans. Okay, and we mounted the plug right there. That's the splitter. Okay, into one of the system fan ports. Okay. That's it. We're going to turn it on and see how it works. Okay, so everything's buttoned up. Support bracket's in. Put that stupid little thing in. I have no idea what that is. And let's turn it on. Oh. You know what happens when that happens? It's not plugged in back. Bruh. Let's plug it in. Let's try again. Okay, we're going to hit the power button.
I need the max win.
Alright, they're all lighting up, they're all spinning, yay! Alright. right, let's see, is the PC gonna come on? All right, graphics card is working fine. Everything looks good. All right, perfect. All right, let's get going. All right, that loaded up nicely. All right, check if updates. That's pushing the air in. Okay, see that? Okay, installing the cam. Beautiful. Nice. It's working great. All right. All right.
He did the bottom fans.
Okay, that looks good. All right. Let's see, and all right, looks great. Let's set it up and then I'll come back to it. All right, guys. So we completed it, and this is the outcome. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Looks good. Next setup is going to be the RGB strip for the GPU and maybe 3 more fans on top of the radiator. Other than that, this thing is done. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and also subscribe at my son's page for gaming at Twitch. It's rjustin2011. It's going to be posted down. I also posted down everything's going to be on the bottom of where to order the fans and the other stuff that I put onto the PC. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Thank you.